Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 19th of July 2022. Time for news updates. My name is Bernard Mwanza. Pope Francis has called on Catholics to counter toxicity in social media and to engage in dialogue and education to help deal with lies and misinformation. In a message published by the Holy See yesterday, the Holy Father also called for the inclusion of currently excluded communities into the digital space. Pope Francis addressed this message to the participants of the 2022 World Congress of Signings in Seoul, South Korea. The event is held every 4 years, and the 2022 Congress explores the theme of peace in the digital world, both on-site and digitally, from August 16th to 19th. Signings is the World Catholic Association for Communication, an organization whose mission is to help transform cultures in the light of the gospel by promoting human dignity, justice, and reconciliation. The Anti-Corruption Bureau ACB has arrested Samuel Madula, former Principal Secretary for Homeland Security, and Kennedy Nkoma, Chief Director in the Ministry of Homeland Security, respectively, of allegations that they abused office by arbitrarily initiating unlawful procurement of an exorbitant and unbudgeted for procurement contract between Malawi government and One Guard FZE for the supply of uniforms and equipment for Malawi prison services without following public procurement procedures. A statement signed by ACB Principal Public Relations Officer Egrita Ndara says ACB conducted investigations which established that Madula and Nkoma abused their offices and neglected official duties by among other things initiating and justifying the unlawful procurement. This is the same case for which former Minister of Homeland Security Nicholas Dausi was arrested for. Mzuzu University is yet to disperse money to the needy students 8 months since it carried out a fundraising event to support them. The revelation has come as it has been established that a number of needy students are likely to miss exams due to fees balances. Mzuzu University Student Representative Council has since demanded accountability of the funds the university collected from the well-wishers. The union's president, Cephas Maganga, has described as worrisome that the institution is demanding money from some needy students to sit for end-of-semester examination, yet 15 million kwacha that was raised for similar purpose is yet to be utilized. Nzuni spokesperson Cliff Kawanga says the delay to utilize the funds is due to a rigorous verification process of identifying beneficiaries. In entertainment news, Epic Lifestyle has announced they have invited Nigerian pop star Kizz Daniel to perform in Malawi this summer. The group's chief executive Yoram Kawanga disclosed this on Monday in Luntha, when National Bank of Malawi announced a 40 million kwacha contribution to the show, which the lounge will host on July 27th at Lilongwe Golf Club. Nigerian superstar Kizz Daniel of the Buga film is expected to perform at the event. The bank's mobile and e-money services manager, Ena Achira, said they want to use the platform of their concert to interact with people and promote their services. And finally, in other news, Sri Lanka's acting president Ranil Wickremesinghe has declared a state of emergency in the crisis-ridden island nation in an effort to head off unrest ahead of a vote in parliament later this week to elect a new president. Wickremesinghe announced the measure in the interests of public security, the protection of public order, and the maintenance of supplies and services essential to the life of the community, according to a government notice released late on Sunday. The specific legal provisions of the latest emergency are yet to be announced by the government, but previous emergency regulations have been used to deploy the military to arrest and detain people, search private property, and dampen public protests. Sri Lanka's Belagat leaders have imposed a state of emergency several times since April, when mass protests started against the government's handling of the economic crisis and a persistent shortage of essentials. That's the news for now. My name is Bernard Mwanza. Good afternoon, rather good morning.